the University of the South Pacific Chancellor and Premier of Niue, Honorable Dalton Imani Makamau Tangalangi, Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council, Dr. Hilda Heine, Member of Council and nominee of the Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council, Mr. Semi Tukana, the Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of the South Pacific, Professor Paul Aluwalia, officers of the University of the South Pacific, and nominees of the Vice-Chancellor and President, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President, Regional Campuses and Global Engagement, Dr. Julio Masamaso Paunga, and the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President of Education, Professor Jito Vanualailai, the Honorable Ministers, senior officials of the Fijian government, ambassadors, high commissioners, members of the diplomatic corps, heads of regional and international organizations, members of council, senate, the communities, members of the university senior management team, all our sponsors who have supported us so generously for graduation day today, graduates, families, friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. A big Vinakavakalevu to you all. Today is an exciting day. It marks the bindi ending, a new beginning, and a celebration of our achievements. The hardest thing about being a student is that life does not pause when you're in uni. So today, I want us to celebrate not just us, but an amalgamation of people that have journeyed us here. I want us to celebrate the friend who decided that science wasn't for them. I want us to celebrate the daughter who published their first paper. I want us to celebrate the sibling who is still looking for a job. I want us to celebrate those lost family members who could not see us take stage today. You're all worthy of congratulations, and I hope you believe that. It is an honor and privilege to speak before you all and reflect collectively on our journey as 2022 graduates. I stand here before you with the magnificent view of USP's most resilient, motivated, proud, and of course, the best-looking graduates. As I sat down to write this speech, I turned towards my phone's gallery to find the inspiration and reflect back on my days at USP. And I have to admit, I was overwhelmed with emotions. On my first night at campus, I slept in a tiny room in 7th halls with 4 of my now best friends. Being guys, we tried not to admit it, but we were all terrified and full of anxiety. We don't know anyone. How will we ever fit in? But soon, we met our roommates and realized that they're all just normal people. They were all just relatively normal. After all, we did pretend to be cars and drove ourselves through McDonald's drive-thru at 3 a.m. It was weird. In that one night, we went from being complete strangers to the best of friends. And to me, that is what uni is about. Finding friends with the same mental disorder as you. The next couple of years, we spent sipping tea and spilling teas in the bure, celebrated countless birthdays, and made pets of stray puppies. Then spent the semester break worrying if they're taken care of. On top of all of these amazing memories, if I were to think of one word to describe our collective 4 years, it would be unprecedented. Unprecedented is something that was never done or known before, and I'm sure all of you have heard this word countless times over the last 2 years, being normalized into a word that correlates directly with COVID-19. But here, my intention is to connect this word with all of you. You are graduates who have done something never known before. You see, all of us have had a roller coaster ride, from week-long quarantines to Zoom classes that we never made it to, mask learning, and then paraphrasing that one friend's assignment countless times and still finding that the Turnitin is 25%. All of our crazy roller coaster rides have been unprecedented. Never seen before in the history of education, let alone at USP. Living in such challenging times made us cherish these small yet important aspects in life. Leaving the campus halls for groceries felt like freedom to us, and somehow crossing the street to Koshiles was an adventure. We may have missed out on a lot of social events, nights having grog at the Orange Lounge, or even missed out on that golden opportunity to see our friends just sweep the floor at O'Reilly's. We were thrown into this thunderstorm of uncertainties and irregularities throughout the year, but we fought through it, through ways we could not have imagined. We've all grown up with our parents talking about how hard it used to be back in the 70s when they had to walk 10 kilometers just to get to school. But can you imagine what an absolute flex it is to tell our own kids we graduated in a global pandemic? Now that's unprecedented. Thank you. So let us learn from these experiences and remember the families of friends we created ourselves that looked out for each other at every step of the way. If there is one sentiment I want you to take away from this speech, it's this. You're all capable of taking on any obstacle in your life, in any country of the world, at any time of the year. And as my brother once told me, resilience is not a quality that develops when things are easy. Keep doing the things that scare you, pick yourself up even when it feels impossible. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. Wherever life takes us from here, I hope that all of you have so many best years in your futures. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and remember that whether you like it or not, a part of yourself always belongs to USP. Good luck and well done, class of 2022. We have done it. It's finally time to say, add me on LinkedIn. Thank you. Before I go, I have to convey our special thanks and gratitude to our lecturers for guiding us through our academic journey, to our parents, guardians, and families for their never-ending support, and to our friends, our sponsors, and anyone in between who helped us in making this journey a true success. A big Vinaka Vakalevu to you all. Thank you all, and congratulations, everyone. Thank you.